So most of this video footage you're about to watch, I know, is very boring. And over the past 2-week period, I didn't have a whole lot going on, but I figured post a video about boring stuff is better than nothing at all, I suppose. In this section here, you can see all I did was took a piece of it's sheet aluminum, it's not sheet steel. I was just covering the tailgate there. I'm going to put one hole where all the wires come through for the jump start spots and the shut off. I had made an order for Summit Racing for the seats, or a seat. I wasn't going to do a passenger seat, the shifter, and the thermostat, the radiator cap. And through the hurricane, it got delivered to my neighbor by accident. And she had just bought the house. Nobody was living in the house. And her handymen that were like repainting it and everything, they took the packages and put it inside. And when I was knocking on her door, nobody was answering the door. So I didn't know what was going on. And I honestly thought that the handyman that I saw just took the packages and that was it. So I put a claim in through Summit Racing. And without any hesitation, they sent out a whole other, everything that I ordered. So I wound up getting 2 seats, 2 shifters, and 2 radiator caps, which I'm sending the shifter back, but I'm keeping the other seat. So instead of having, that's what you're seeing here, I originally just had the 1 seat, but later on in this video you see, I didn't show how I made that bracket. And later on in the video I showed what I did to make the bracket, that I basically used all angle iron. Right now I'm mounting the shifter so it's up in a position where it's comfortable for, I'm mounting everything to where it's in a spot for me. You know what I mean? If somebody's shorter and they move the seat, the shifter's not going to be in a good spot for them, but I should be the only one driving this thing. Everyone I see on YouTube, they have these style shifters and the shifters aren't mounted right and they're kind of flopping around. And I wanted to mount this thing rigid to the floor. So I put some 1/8" sheet metal there and welded it directly to the floor. So that thing is pretty well sturdy to where I can, rock it back and forth and it's not just going to fall off. Took me 2 tries, but I got it at that angle to where I can pull my arm over and it's a fluid motion. Here I went and got the rest of the rivets to where I could finish putting all the rivets in the dash, and the dash never got finished up. So I put the rest of the mounting brackets in to where it was sturdy, and figure I'd paint it all up, get it out of the way. The next thing I need to do is put the holes in for the gauges and everything, and pretty simple piece. But it took 1 coat of the self-etching primer. I put 2 coats of the white on and 2 coats of clear coat. Here's where I went back and did a more detailed, I caught video footage of how I made the seat bracket. So it's 2 pieces of angle iron on either side. I think they're 1.5 inches. And then a piece of plate. You can see right there, I'm made a template out of paper for where the 6 holes are on the bottom of the seat, and transferred that over to the piece of steel and drilled pilot holes, and then went back with bigger holes, and I think it wound up being 3/8 inch holes, and that was the base for what the seat's going to sit on, nice and sturdy. So here you can see I used, it was like 3/4 inch or 1/2 inch angle iron to go from the one side to the other. That's exactly how I made the driver's side. And then welded that plate with the 6 holes in it for the seat. And then, touched it up with some paint, installed them, and that's it. Now I got 2 seats instead of 1. Thanks for watching.